In my last video, I had promised to take you through Kodaikanal, and here I am taking you to the must-visit places of Kodaikanal. Before that, I hope you got a chance to check out the Onondaga homestay, which is just above Coakers Walk. If not, do head out to the channel and watch that video as well. As soon as you start climbing the hills of Kodaikanal, you start to realize why it is called the Princess of Hills. I'm not sure why I have missed this place in Tamil Nadu for so long. The hills are huge and it reminded me of driving through Himachal and Vattakanal mountains. It is no less small when compared to traveling in those hills. The curvy roads in fact give me a dizziness. Just as you enter, the first viewpoint arrives, which is a silver cascade waterfall. There are quite a few refreshment areas and people get down to pose in front of the waterfall. This was early March and there was hardly any water in this waterfall, so I didn't really get down. On a Sunday afternoon, the first thing I did was to check out the Sunday market. What better way to check out a place than visiting the local market, right? Their busy shopping area road, I think it is called the PT road, this was shut down and it was turned into a market. It was flooded with people taking the local produce, fresh vegetables, from meat to vegetable to fruits, everything was available here and people were scouring through this market. I picked out some local stuff as well. From there, I headed to the Kodaikanal lake. Oh my god, what a huge lake! The lake, just the perimeter of the lake is around 5 kilometers and it is very well maintained. As you enter the lake, you will see a lot of horse rides, push carts, hawkers selling belpuri, corn, and a lot of people renting out bicycles. There are even those couple riding bicycles, one can sit in the front and the other at the back and they can pedal around. I mushed my courage to get on a cycle. It's been ages since I got on a cycle and the guy who was renting the cycle was, I'm sure you'll be able to balance, and he somehow got me on top of a cycle. It was really interesting to get on to ride a cycle after so many years, and the ride around the lake goes up and down the hill and it's beautiful. You get to see all the corners of the lake by riding through the cycle. And you get cute pit stops like this, a beautiful cafe and an art museum where we got down, refreshed with a nice hot chocolate. Never miss an opportunity. And the best part was the sunset. How can I miss the sunset? And look at the serenity of this place. It's the most stunning sunset that I've seen recently. I stood there mesmerized in this beauty for quite some time, oblivious of all the honks that were going behind from the vehicles. That was the end of my day one. I retired for the day and the next day we started early. So Kodaikanal sightseeing is pretty interesting. You get to see pit stops like this. Can you see it's a Malabar giant squirrel? I sincerely wish it recognized the wildlifer in me and came out to pose. This was just by the road and so many vehicles didn't notice. They just kept going. And the honks, oh my god, people please stop honking in the hills. Kodaikanal is so quaint. Full of animals like this. Give them the space, don't honk. The first sightseeing was the upper lake viewpoint. So from here they have made a loop-like structure where you can keep on watching all the upcoming sightseeing points that I'm going to show. The second is the Moyer Point Memorial. It's actually a pillar of memorial. I'm not sure for whom, but the crowd was too much that I did not have the patience to take video of the memorial. But what was most stunning was the mist in this place. The mist and fog kept on moving, giving you the best picture that you can look for, the best moments to hold on to. Next, we arrive at the pine forest. Actually, I would really like to appreciate Kodaikanal Tourism Board here. It's a section of a forest with some clearing that they have declared as a tourism area. And here as well, you can see horse riding and other photo places. In spite of it being crowded, you can find your peaceful corner here. That's what I liked about the pine forest. The best thing about these shops outside, they don't encourage plastic bags, plates, spoons. They even serve everything in plantain leaf and newspapers. The next point is the Guna cave, and here the cave exploration has been closed for a while. But what people seem to enjoy are these pine trees again with the roots jutting out. It looks like such a mysterious place, such a right out of a thriller movie kind of a place, to be honest. And you get to see the mouth of the cave. People say this is where Kamal Hassan stood and so and so. We don't know how much of it is sure. What is beautiful is this viewpoint from where you can see Kodaikanal Valley. It takes away your breath. And just pray it should be a clear sky day, people. I was pretty much snacking all through my way. I got some nice egg noodles from this auntie as well. And that was pretty much, I was living my breakfast and lunch by sightseeing around Kodaikanal. Such yummy food you get. The next is a silent valley view. Actually, there was a pillar rock view as well, which was again a valley view. I bypassed it. I was able to see the pillar rock right from sitting outside. I didn't want to walk to it. And silent valley view, it was previously known as a suicide point because people used to commit suicide. Now it has been renamed as a silent valley, more like a memorial to them, and also known as the Green Valley of Kodaikanal. It actually has these bars so that people don't fall over anymore. And these monkeys are there everywhere, man. Every sightseeing place has these monkeys, and people keep feeding these monkeys, and they come to you looking for everything. Around Silent Valley, there were interesting shops as well, selling fresh produce, fruit wines, Kodaikanal chocolates, and a really cute shops. A lot of souvenir shops. There was this shop selling 90s kids products, all of our, that cigarette smoke, kamar cut, and all that was there. Very interesting. It was evening by then, and we decided to retire for the day. We came to the PT road. This is a road where all the cafes are there. The Tibetan cafe, Karyappa cafe, munchies, everything that you look up online is on this road. You can do shopping, you can sit by. I chose Karyappa Cafe just because it had an outdoor seating, and their Tosco cake was so yum, so I definitely recommend Karyappa Cafe. Parallel to this is Anna Salai, and you can do some shopping there as well. On day 3, we started the day pretty early, mostly because we wanted to take permit for Berijam Lake. So you have to be at the forest department by 8:30 a.m. and they issue only 250 tickets per day to Berijam Lake. Sadly, we were there on a Tuesday, and Tuesdays it is closed. There's no notice of it. So please take a note from my video. Tuesday Berijam Lake is closed. Plan any other day. By the way, those cages are meant to catch leopards, monkeys, and so on. So, impromptu, we decided to drive around more pine forest. Um, we were wondering what are the suggestions to do, and we did get some ideas, and it turned into quite a fruitful, nice day. So we arrive at the Palani Hills viewpoint. It's actually pretty far. I mean, uh, when the video moves, you can see a small water body in the middle between the small hills. It's beyond that. That is a Palani hill, and you can see a flat topped hill, which is where the temple is. So you need a really clear sky and far-sighted vision to see Palani Hills. The drive further down from Palani Hill viewpoint is very, very pretty, and most of the tourists died down. It's just few bikers and some more honeymooners who want to explore a little more of Kodaikanal in search of peace. So, lesser honks, lesser vehicles, and we arrived at the most beautiful place of Kodaikanal people. This is Poombarai village, and this viewpoint took my breath away. Out of nowhere, in the middle of foothills of Palani Hills, you see the step cultivation all around and few houses scattered around to form Poombarai village. Uh, it really reminded me of the ski monastery and other stuff you see in Spiti, where vast hills and few villages are dotted here and there. It gave a very similar view to me. These step cultivations added more to the beauty of this place. We are going to go to that village. Let's go. Some of them said Poombarai has no mobile, there's no restaurants, there is no this, there's no that, it's very remote. It's no longer like that. Poombarai has, you can see all the wires running around, right? So there are restaurants, there are coffee shops, and around the viewpoints there is plenty of places for you to stop. And even the village has a school and so forth. So it's pretty developed village. Just that it's a little remote. The main attraction here is the Kulandai Velappar temple. Comes under Palani Temple Trust. So it is said that Palani Murugan is here as a child and hence called Kulandai. And similar to that, the Boga Siddhar has established the temple. They even say the main murti or the idol is similarly made like that of Palani Murugan. It's nearly 3,000-year-old temple, and it is of great significance. A lot of people come here to offer their prayers. Poombarai thrives on cultivation, and you can see stretches and stretches of cultivation going on. There is carrot, radish, potato, beans, garlic, a little bit of paddy. Then there is pears and fruits orchard as well. So everywhere you turn, it's green and there is cultivation going on. Easily the most beautiful sight. I would strongly recommend, if you go to Kodaikanal, go to Poombarai, at least for this view, even if you don't go all the way down the village. From here, we further decided to drive down to Mannavanur Lake. So this was kind of a strong recommendation from a lot of people. So Kodaikanal has named these as Golf Park Views, followed by Mannavanur Lake in the middle. Actually, this is the best view of the lake, I would say, than actually going there. So we're going to go down all the way to that lake. Mannavanur Lake is famous because a lot of movies have been shot here apparently, and every tea seller or coffee seller or restaurant owner is very proud around this area that this movie star came here, that movie star came here, this movie was shot here, and so forth. Even when we had visited, there was some Tamil movie shooting that was going on, and everybody were excited to catch a glimpse of the actor, but the shooting itself was going on in a remote place. But Mannavanur Lake is such a made up place. I was quite disappointed at this place. For example, there was no need of putting all these shacks in the first place, and it boasts of ecosystem, ecotourism, orchards, butterfly, birds. There's nothing pretty much over there apart from the lake. Of course, you can do coracle riding, kayaking, all those things are promised on the lake. Horse riding, people were even doing pre wedding shoots around this lake. Uh, Maybe for an evening, if you wish to go sit, relax by this lake, that is still a nice option. Otherwise, driving all the way to Mannavanur does not make much sense to me. There is a Kookal lake or Kookal Falls on the way. Maybe that you can try, or try like on Berijam. Other places to see, there's a ton of other places to see. Vattakanal and Dolphin nose trek was the most highly recommended. So I had some breathing issues, I couldn't go. So if you can do that, and rest are all small places. And that, my dear friends, is how everyday life of people of Kodaikanal are. If you see the bisons too, just run away for your safety. With that, we come to an end of Kodaikanal tour. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, share and subscribe to Masalabox Travel. See you in another video.